We'll be live in 1 second. We are waiting for people to join. Thank you. Giovanni, leave my live. I don't want you here. Leave my live now. Do not disrupt my live. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me and can you see me? I need to know before I begin. Thank you. Welcome back, Nicole. Thank you for joining. Good. I'm glad you can hear me and see me. Now, this is my live stream, and in case you're new here, there are a few rules to my live stream, okay? Rule number 1 of my live stream: this is a pro-school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to comment anything negative about school, okay? Rule number 2 of my live stream: if you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream: if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down there, you are required to compliment me because the ones down there stay on my screen for multiple minutes and I want nice messages, not rude ones down there. Thank you. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Wow. Okay, here we go. No, here we go. Why are we doing this already? Fans commented, school sucks. I just went over the rules of my live. Are you kidding me? And the very first thing you're going to say is school sucks. That's not funny. Fans are going on a bad student list. How dare you? School does not suck. If you think school sucks, then you need to get out of my live now. I do not want you here. School is the best thing to ever exist ever. And if you think otherwise, then shame on you. You need to leave my live now. We talk about how much we love school here. If you don't like school, leave. Michelle, thank you so much for that $5 super chat, Michelle. Michelle says, hi, what list am I on? Michelle, you are on the Koi Dog Honor Roll. You are named number 52 and 48. So thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. I appreciate you, Michelle. Thank you. What other comments? Okay, no. Do not call me names, okay? Giovanni just commented Lord Farquaad. I am not Lord Farquaad, okay? I do not look like Lord Farquaad. I do not have a large forehead. There is no reason to join my live and call me names. Giovanni, you are on my bad student list. Shame on you, Giovanni. Leave my live now. How dare you? Let me make something clear. You are not going to join my live and call me Megamind, Lord Farquaad, Dora, any names. You are not allowed to do that because you know what that is? That is called cyberbullying. And cyberbullying is not allowed in my live stream. Do I make myself clear? Thank you very much. What other comments are there? Indiana, thank you for the super chat. Indiana, you're going on the good student list. I don't even need to read it. Indiana says, I love school. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Good for you, Indiana. I love mathematics too. I'm so glad you love math. Mathematics is by far my favorite. My favorite, I think in particular, is calculus, all right? I want everyone who is watching this to comment, what is your favorite type of mathematics? Thank you, Indiana. I'm so glad you are a good student. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says, I did a paper today in school. My favorite citation layout is MLA, and I like 12-point times New Roman numeral. That is great, Nicole. I'm so glad you know what to do when you write an essay. Nicole, you're going on my good student list. You are obviously a great student. Whoa. Jacob Foreman, are you kidding me? Jacob, thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat, Jacob. Jeez. Jacob, that is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, and that means if it stays that way, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog Honor Roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is you, Jacob. You are going to be named number 53 if it stays that way. Thank you so much, Jacob. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is Jacob. Thank you so much, Jacob, for that $50 pink super chat. That is insane, Jacob. Jacob says, I love school and homework. Jacob, that is the perfect comment. Jacob, you're one of my best students. Jacob, I'm putting you on the super good student list. Wow. That is so nice of you, Jacob. Thank you so much for leaving such a nice message, too. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. So I'm so happy that I get to look at how much you love school and homework for the next 10-15 minutes. Thank you. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Michelle says, sorry that I missed yesterday's live stream, I think. Don't worry, Michelle, you did not miss it 'cause I did not go live yesterday, okay? I was not live. So this is the first time I've been live since 2 nights ago. So thank you for joining, Michelle. I appreciate that. You're going on the good student list. I appreciate that. Thank you for the nice comments. I do not understand why people join my live just to say rude and disrespectful things. It's not funny. Like this person. Fans just commented, school sucks, you have a 999 quintillion head Dora. That's so mean. Why would you say that? That is called cyberbullying. And as I said before, you are not allowed to cyberbully me in my own live stream. That is illegal. Read my lips. Illegal. You are going to go on the super bad student list. How dare you, fans? Leave my live now. You are not funny. Leave it now. I do not want you here anymore. If you are joining my live just to say rude things about me again, leave my live. No one wants you here. We talk about how much we love school in this live stream. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school. Leave my live now. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says, Fans is using your face again. They're a bad student. Thank you, Nicole, for pointing that out. That is why Fans is on my bad student list, Nicole. I don't get why people join my live just to be rude and disrespectful. That does not make sense. We do not do that here, okay? That is not funny. It is not funny when you join and comment negative stuff about school. That's not funny. Farmer Weston, thank you for the super chat. Farmer says, I threw a chair at my teacher. That's not funny. Why would you do that? You should never do anything like that to your teacher. Your teacher is the kindest, most amazing individual to ever exist on this planet. And for you to throw a teacher at her is so disrespectful. Leave my live now. You are not funny, Farmer. Whoa. Jacob Foreman. Thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat, Jacob. Jeez. Jacob says, I think school should be a year long. We shouldn't even have Saturday or Sunday off. Jacob, you are one of my best students. That is the most amazing thing that I have read this entire live stream, Jacob. I also agree. I think that we need to get rid of every single break. Summer break, gone. Spring break, gone. Winter break, gone. Weekends, gone. We need 365 days of school, okay? We need school all day, every day. Who agrees with me? Let me know if you agree with me. Jacob, you're already on my super good student list, but I'll put you on my good student list for saying something so nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jacob. What other comments are there? I want to see nice comments like Jacob. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, stop crashing out, coy, dorky, dumb boy, school sucks. That is so rude. Who do you think you are calling me coy, dorky, dumb boy? That's not funny. That is really concerning. That is really rude. And secondly, school does not suck. If you think school sucks, then you need to leave my live, sit in a corner, and rethink your entire pathetic life. Okay? If you think school sucks, then you are a terrible person. Thank you, fans, but leave my live now. I do not want you here. Farmer Weston, thank you for the super chat. Farmer says, womp womp. Okay, no. Womp womp to you. Do not come into my live stream and say stuff like that. That is rude. That is disrespectful. That is not funny. Leave my live. I do not want you here, Farmer. Shame on you, honestly. That is so rude. Why are there so many rules? No, I need to go over the rules of my live stream again, okay? Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro-school live stream. That means you are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream, okay? And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down here like Jacob did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. So I require you to leave a nice message. Scuffed, thank you for that thumbs up. And while you're looking down there, one more shout out to Jacob Foreman. Jacob sent a $50 pink super chat, which is insane. That is the number 1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Jacob's name is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it is Jacob with that $50 pink super chat. Thank you so much, Jacob. That is insane. You're going to be named number 53 on the honor roll if it stays that way, on the official Koi Dog honor roll. Thank you so much for that, Jacob. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, school sucks, W, roads and traffic, tricky and alternate. Fans, leave my live. Do not support the people who are being rude to me. That's not funny, okay? If you support the people who are being rude to me, then more people are going to think it's okay to be rude to me. But guess what? It is not okay to be rude to me. It is very bad to be rude to me. You are not allowed to join my live and be rude to me. Fans, how dare you? I should kick you out of my live for that disrespect, honestly. You deserve to get kicked out of my live. Who said that? Alternute just commented, bro is a legit yapatron. Okay. Alter, leave my live. You're not funny. And I am not a yapatron, okay? I am not yapping. I am the opposite of a yapper, okay? Because I am simply speaking about how amazing school is. I am talking about how school is the best thing to ever exist. There is nothing better than school. And if you have an issue with that, you can leave my live now. I do not want you here. Thank you very much. But get out now. Thank you. What other comments are there? Charles, thank you so much for that super chat, Charles. Charles says, your school is almost second best. No, my school is the best, okay? There is no school that is better than mine. There is no one out there that is better than me in my school. Thank you. Honestly, why are you in my live if you're going to say rude things to me, Charles? Charles, you're on the bad student list. How dare you? In case you're new here, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on my bad student list. If you say anything nice, though, you go on my good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth and say nice things to me. Thank you very much. Leave my live now if you do not like school. We do not talk about why you do not like school here. Thank you. Luna, thank you for the super chat. Luna says, why are you going through my bag? I would never go through your bag unless you are violating our school rules. So maybe you shouldn't violate the school rules if you don't want me to go through your bag. It is not that difficult, okay? I have full authority to go through your stuff if I suspect that you are violating our school rules, okay? So keep that in mind next time you have something bad on you. Thank you. Leave my live now. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, I flushed my homework. Okay. You should not be destroying your homework. Our teacher puts in so much time and effort into making amazing homework assignments. And for you to disregard that and throw them out and destroy them is honestly so disrespectful. Leave my live if you're going to do that. That's not funny. Fans, you are the worst student on this entire live stream. How dare you? Honestly, no. We need to go over the rules of my live stream again, since so many people are commenting rude things. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. We talk about how much we love school here. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school in my live stream. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me, okay? Because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud. And finally, rule number 3, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down there, like Jacob did, then you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. So it must be nice. And one more shout out to Jacob Foreman down there. If you can see it, Jacob sent a $50 pink super chat, which is insane. That $50 super chat is the number 1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Jacob's name is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it is Jacob Foreman. Jacob is going to be named number 53 on the honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much, Jacob, for your support. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Jacob. What other nice comments are there? Let's see. Okay. That one epic gamer just commented, school sucks. Who here agrees? No one agrees with you, epic gamer. Every single person who is in my live stream right now loves school. There is no one in here who does not like school. I want everyone in my live stream to tell me, do you think school sucks? Yes or no? And you better say no. Thank you. Honestly, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently 200 subscribers away from 545,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. Thank you so much for all the support. Once again, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. What other comments are there? Let's see. Why are people saying what? Why are people saying yes? How dare you? School does not suck. To every person who said yes, trust me, I have my moderators looking at this chat and they will find you and they will put you on my bad student list. You are going to get in a ton of trouble. Leave my live now. You are not allowed in my live. I do not want you here. If you are going to be rude and disrespectful towards me, shame on you. Leave my live. Unbelievable. Honestly, why are you here if you do not like school? That does not make sense to me, okay? This is a live stream where we talk about how amazing school is. We do not say bad things about school here. So for you to join my live and say a bad thing about school is honestly so disrespectful. You can go on any other YouTube live stream and say that you do not like school, and that is okay. But for you to come into my live stream and say that you do not like school after I specifically said that you are not allowed to do that here is honestly so disrespectful. Leave my live if you're going to do that. I do not want you here. No one wants you here. Everyone in my live is a good student who loves school. Thank you. Lux, thank you for the super chat. Lux, this is not a skit, okay? This is real life, okay? This is who I am, and if you don't like that, you can leave. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We're currently 18 subscribers away from 545,000 subscribers. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new here. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you. I would appreciate that so much. If everyone in here subscribed right now, we would hit 545,000 subscribers. That is insane. Robert Lee, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Robert says, my favorite part of school was napping. Okay, no. You should not nap during school. That is not funny. That is rude. Leave my live now, Robert. You are going on the bad student list. How dare you? Who do you think you are joining my live stream and commenting that? That's not funny. Nashley, thank you for the super chat. Nashley says, hi, can you shout me out? I love school. Shout out to Nashley. Thank you for loving school. You are going to go on my good student list, Nashley. In case you don't know what that is, I am keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on my bad student list. If you say anything nice, though, you'll go on my good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth and say nice things to me. Thank you very much. Unbelievable. I am so sick and tired of these rude, negative comments, okay? If you are in my live and you want to comment something bad about school, leave my live. That's not funny, okay? We do not do that here. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We are 700 subscribers away from 546,000 subscribers. That is insane. If everyone in here subscribed right now, we would hit this live stream. Thank you so much for all the support. Please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. Thank you. Okay, now that so many people are here, I'm seeing so many people saying rude things about school. We need to go over the rules of my live stream again. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to comment anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down there, like Jacob did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And while you're looking down there, one more shout out to Jacob. Make sure to subscribe to Jacob because Jacob sent a $50 pink super chat, which is insane. That $50 super chat is the number 1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Jacob's name is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, and right now it is Jacob. Jacob's going to be name number 53 on my honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much, Jacob, for the $50 super chat, the number 1 super chat of my entire live stream. That is crazy. Jaden, thank you for the super chat. Jaden says mind mega. Okay. I am not mega mind. Okay. I am not blue. I am not bold. Okay. Look at this. You see this? This is hair. This is glorious hair. It is not a wig. Do not come into my live stream and call me names like that. That is so disrespectful. That is so not funny. Lorenzo, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Lorenzo. Thank you for not saying anything rude to me. Chesborger, thank you for the super chat. Ches says, I love school and I'm so thankful for my teachers. Thank you, Ches. I am so glad you are here leaving a nice comment because there are over 1,000 people in my live stream leaving rude comments about school and I do not appreciate it. Ches, thank you. You are going on my good student list. Thank you so much for not saying rude things to me. I appreciate that so much. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We are 200 subscribers away from 546,000 subscribers. That is crazy. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new here. I would appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Lily Cameron, thank you for the $5 super chat, Lily. That's huge. Thank you. Lily, that's the third largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you so much, Lily. You are going to go on my good student list for that. Thank you, Lily. Thank you for not leaving a rude comment with your super chat. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Jaden, thank you for the super chat. Jaden says, Baldy's basic looking at. That's not funny. What does that mean? I don't play video games, so I don't know what these references are. Leave my live if you're going to talk about video games. Video games rot your mind. They are not allowed here because in school, you are not allowed to play video games. So in my live stream, you are not allowed to talk about video games. Do I make myself clear? Thank you very much, Jaden. Leave my live now. Lux, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that, Lux. Jacob Foreman, wow, again. Jacob, thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat. That's crazy, Jacob. Jacob, that is the second largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you so much, Jacob. Jacob says, my brother flushes homework down the toilet. If you want to put him on the bad student list, his name is Nicholas. Oh, I will put Nicholas on the bad student list. How dare your brother flush his homework down the toilet? Okay, your teacher puts in so much time and effort into creating wonderful homework assignments for us. And for your brother to disrespect that is so honestly rude. Tell your brother, shame on him. He is on my bad student list. If anyone in here does not like homework, you are on my bad student list. I want everyone in here to tell me, how much do you love homework? Please let me know. And if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are 800 subscribers away from 547,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we hit that this live stream. Thank you so much for all the support. Please be sure to subscribe. If everyone in here subscribes right now, we would hit that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Marley, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Marley. You did not leave a message, but I'm going to assume that no message is a good message. So, Marley, you are going on my good student list. Thank you for not leaving a rude message. I do not understand why people are joining my live if they're going to say rude things to me and say rude things about school. That's not funny. You should not be here if you do not like school. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. It is not a live stream where you comment rude things about school. If you say something bad about school, you go on my bad student list. And trust me, you do not want to be there. Leave my live now if you're not going to shut up and say nice things to me. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Michelle says, when are you ending the live? Maybe in 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not feeling my best tonight, but we'll see how long I can go for. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Ches, thank you for the super chat. Ches says, I actually love your hair so much. You're so cool. Thank you. Keep complimenting me. Keep stroking my ego. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Ches. That is why you're on my good student list. Thank you. Why are people saying I hate homework? No, I said very specifically, you need to comment that you love homework. If you say that you do not like homework, then you are an embarrassment of a person. You should be ashamed of yourself. Homework is the best thing to ever exist. There is nothing better than homework. Shame on you for thinking otherwise. Leave my live now. You are not funny. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We are 200 subscribers away from 547,000 subscribers. Please be sure to subscribe. If everyone in here subscribed right now, we would get there and more. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Jay, thank you for the super chat. Jay says, I love school and homework. Thank you, Jay. You're going on my good student list for commenting something nice because so many people in my live stream are not commenting nice things. They are commenting rude and disrespectful things, and it's not funny. You should not be here if you do not like school. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says W. Thank you, Lily. Thank you for the support. Nicole, thank you for the huge super chat. Nicole says, I love homework and I always go to class, unlike certain people. Can I get a shout out? Of course you can, Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. Make sure you subscribe to Nicole. Nicole's one of my best students. Thank you. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 547,000 subscribers. We are 700 subscribers away from 548,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we hit that this live stream. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new here. I would appreciate that so much. If everyone clicked subscribe right now, we would hit 548,000. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate that so much. One more shout out to Jacob Foreman down there before it goes away. Jacob Foreman sent a $50 pink super chat, which is insane. That $50 super chat is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Jacob's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. And right now, it is Jacob Foreman. Jacob is going to be named number 53 on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you so much for the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, that $50 one. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Jay, thank you for the super chat. Jay says, everyone please love school. I agree. I want everyone to comment that they love school because school is the most amazing thing to ever exist. So please be sure to tell me that you love school. We do not tolerate any anti-school comments here because school is the best thing to ever exist. Ever. Thank you. That's right. There is nothing in this entire universe that is better than school. Okay? So leave my live if you think anything is better than school. Thank you very much. Richard, thank you for the super chat. Richard says, yo, I'm failing 3 classes. Shout me out. I am not going to shout you out for failing 3 classes. That is honestly really embarrassing and pathetic. You should be ashamed of yourself, Richard. You are going to get a shout out on the bad student list. How dare you, Richard? Leave my live now, honestly. If you're going to come into my live and say rude and disrespectful things, you need to leave my live. I do not want you here. Thank you. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently 50 subscribers away from 548,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we hit that this live stream. Please be sure to subscribe. If everyone in here subscribed right now, we would hit that. That would be insane. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much. Wow. Michelle, are you kidding me? Michelle Hume just sent a $100 red super chat. Wow. Michelle, that is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Michelle, your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now, it is you, Michelle. You are going to be named number 53 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. So thank you so much, Michelle, for that $100 red super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. That is so crazy. Michelle comments, school is the best of all time. Shout out to Michelle. Make sure you subscribe to Michelle. School is the best thing of all time. There is nothing better than school. And if you think school sucks, then you need to leave my life, because guess what, buddy? Your life sucks if you think school sucks. Thank you. Creepy Man, thank you for the super chat. Creepy Man says, I love school. Thank you, Creepy Man. Thank you for joining again. I appreciate that so much. You're going to go on my good student list. And don't worry, Creepy Man, you were on my honor roll from last live stream. You were added, so thank you for that. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $5 super chat. Nicole says, W Creepy Man, W Jacob, W Indiana, W Tyler, W Homework. See, that is what you should be commenting. You should not be commenting anything rude or disrespectful about school. You should be leaving nice, positive comments, okay? Because I do not tolerate any rude or disrespectful comments. How dare you? If you are in my live stream just to mess around with me and leave rude comments, you need to leave my live. I do not tolerate that. Astrology, thank you for the super chat. Astrology says, are you a cat or a dog? I am a human being, okay? I am a human being. Let's make that very clear. I am not an animal. I am a human. Leave my live if you think otherwise. Thank you very much. How dare you? Thank you. Animals are not allowed in school, so I would never be an animal. Thank you. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently 200 subscribers away from 549,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we hit that this live stream. We're actually 1,200 subscribers away from 550,000 subscribers. Please, if everyone in here is subscribed right now, we would hit that number. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new here. That would be insane. Once again, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. We are 1,000 subscribers away from 550,000 subscribers. That would be crazy if we hit that this live stream. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate that so much. I'm so glad you love my live stream. Jesus, thank you for the super chat. Jesus says, Megamind, Goofy, Megamind. No. You are going on the bad student list, Jesus. How dare you call me names like that? That is so disrespectful. Leave my live now. How dare you, honestly. Leave my live now. Shame on you. Potato Chips, thank you for this. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Potato Chips. Potato says, you're so right. School is so Sigma. I don't give up on my work. Okay. Do not say that school is Sigma, okay? That is a meme word, and memes are not allowed in my live stream, so do not comment anything meme-related. Thank you. Liz, thank you for the super chat. Liz says, tomato. Okay? Do not speak about food in my live stream. You are not allowed to eat during school, and in my live stream, we follow the school rules. So do not speak about food. Thank you very much, okay? In case it's not clear. This is a pro-school live stream. We talk about how much we love school here. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school. Thank you very much. Shame on you if you're going to join my live just to say anything rude. Panda, thank you for the super chat. Panda says, smelling man stank me. Okay, that's not funny. I don't smell. I'm not smelly. I'm one of the best smelling people on the planet, actually. No one smells better than me. Leave my live if you think I'm smelly. That's not funny. Bravery, thank you for the super chat. Bravery says, I hate school. It sucks. Guess what? I hate you. You suck. Leave my live now. Everyone in here who hates school, you suck. You're the problem. Leave my live. Bravery, you're going on my bad student list. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We are 400 subscribers away from 550,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we hit that this live stream. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new here. Once again, we are 400 subscribers away from 550,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we hit that this live stream. Please subscribe if you're new here. One more shout out to Michelle down there. In case you can't see it, Michelle sent a $100 red super chat, which is insane. That $100 red super chat is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, which means that if it stays that way, Michelle's name is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, and right now it is Michelle. Michelle, you are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much for that $100 red super chat. You are going to be named number 53 if it stays that way. Thank you so much for that. That is insane. Thank you so much once again. I can't thank you enough for that. Liz, thank you for the super chat. Liz says, you're so eager to please. I'm surprised that you don't have a leash. Okay, no. I don't need a leash, okay? I'm not a dog. I'm not an animal, okay? I'm not eager to please, okay? I simply love school, and I love my teachers, and I would do anything for them. That does not mean that I am eager to please, okay? Leave my live if you're gonna be rude to me. That's not funny. That is extremely rude and disrespectful. You are not allowed to be rude to me in my live stream, Liz. You're going on the bad student list. How dare you, honestly? How dare you? Leave my live now. You're not funny. Thank you, Liz, but get out now. Robert Lee, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Jeez. Robert says, my dog likes to potty on the school door. Okay. Robert, I said very specifically, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down there, you are required to say something nice and compliment me, because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. I'm now forced to look at your rude message for multiple minutes. Shame on you. Leave my live now. Get out. Shame on you. Ooh. Kimberly, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Kimberly. Thank you. Creepy Man, thank you so much for that super chat. Creepy Man says, sorry I have to go. I know I was in for a short time, but I have to go because I got to go study for an essay on Monday. Thank you, Creepy Man, for joining. I am so glad you are leaving to go study. Trust me. I am so glad when people leave my live to go study because you should not be watching me when you have homework to do, okay? Tonight is Saturday night, okay? That means that you probably have homework to do. So I want you to get out of my live and do your homework. You should not be here watching me. You need to put your undivided attention onto your homework. Thank you very much. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, school is awesome, but not as awesome as you. Thank you, Lily. I know. I'm the most awesome student who ever exists in the whole universe. So thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that, Lily. There is no one better than me. So thank you, Lily. I appreciate you. You're gonna go back. No, you're already on my good student list, Lily. I'm gonna put you on the super good student list. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 550,000 subscribers. That is insane. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much. We are halfway to 600,000. Please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are 800 subscribers away from 551,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we hit that this live stream. Thank you so much for all the support. Z-Mana, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Z-Mana. Thank you. Vonnie the Frog Sitter, thank you for the super chat. Vonnie says, I love school and your videos so much. I love mathematics. Thank you, Vonnie. I am so glad to hear that you are going on my good student list. I also love mathematics. I think that mathematics is my favorite subject. I want everyone in my live stream to tell me, what is your favorite subject? I want to know, what is your favorite subject? Now, I want to do one more shout out quickly to Michelle down there. I got to keep doing it because that's crazy. Michelle sent a $100 red super chat earlier this live. That is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, which means that if it stays that way, Michelle's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, and right now it is Michelle. Michelle's going to be named number 53 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. Thank you so much for that, Michelle. I can't shout you out enough for that. That's crazy. Like, thank you so much for that. I can't shout you out enough. Thank you. Jesus, thank you for the super chat. Jesus says, Tomato Head, Megamind, Tomato Head, Megamind. Okay. That's not funny. I do not look like a tomato. I am not Megamind. I do not look like Lord Farquaad. I do not look like Dora. I look like none of that. Leave my life if you're going to call me names. Jesus, you're going on the super bad student list. How dare you? Leave my live right now. I do not want you here if you're going to be rude to me. Liz, thank you for the super chat. Liz says, I'm leaving till you admit that you're related to the teacher. I am not related to the teacher, okay? So how about you leave my live, okay? I simply just love our teacher. I think our teacher is the most amazing person to ever exist. Thank you. Shepard, thank you for the super chat. Shepard says, bro, me and this chat will snatch your wig. I do not have a wig. This is not a wig. Leave my live if you think I'm wearing a wig. This is real hair. You are just jealous of my very real hair, Shepard. Leave my live now. King Baldwin, thank you for the super chat. Baldwin says, imagine being built like Ronald McDonald. I'm a Pharaoh's curse your home. That is so rude. That is not funny. Leave my live now. Get out now. That is not funny, Baldwin. You're going on the bad student list. How dare you? Shame on you. Leave my live now. Whoa. Are you kidding me? Liam Claymations. Wow. Liam Claymations just sent a $200 red super chat. Are you serious? Liam, that is the 3rd largest super chat I have ever gotten on a live stream, ever. That is insane. Liam, that is the #1 largest super chat of this entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Liam, your name is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now, Liam, it is you. You are going to be named number 53 on my honor roll. Thank you so much for that, Liam. Liam says, I like theater. You know what, Liam? Just for you, I like theater too. I'll say that. I think theater is very interesting to watch. Will I ever do it? No, because I like to study. But I think theater is very cool. So I'm so glad you like it. Thank you, Liam. That is insane. Thank you so much for that $200 red super chat. Oh my God. Michelle Hume, are you kidding me? Michelle Hume just sent a $200 red super chat. Wow. Are you kidding me, Michelle? Michelle, you have tied Liam for the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means that both of you are going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. That is insane. Both of you, both of your names are going to go on my honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much for that $200 red super chat, Michelle. Oh my God. That is the third largest super chat I've ever gotten, ever. Wow. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you so much, Liam. Shout out to both of you. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Potato Chips, thank you for the super chat. Potato says, school is so skibbity. I do all of my work. I got straight A's, and I want to encourage my friends. Wait, I want an encouragement. My friends call me a nerd. That's not very Sigma of them. I agree. Your friends should not call you nerd. They're just jealous of you, okay, Potato Chips? Never let anyone bring you down, okay? You are you, and that is perfect. Thank you. Nicole, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Jeez. Nicole says he is not Megamind. Megamind is bald. Tyler has hair. Megamind doesn't shower. Tyler showers, but Tyler is smart. Yeah. Thank you, Nicole, for clearing that up. Yeah, I'll have you know that I do shower, okay? I don't smell. I showered, I think maybe 6 weeks ago. So I still showered in 2025. So that means I still smell good. I do not smell smelly, okay? So leave my life if you're going to say I smell bad. Thank you. I appreciate that. Leave my life now. It's not funny. Do not be rude to me in my live stream. Do not be mean to me in my live stream. That's not funny. That is so rude. That is so disrespectful. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Thank you. Robert Lee, thank you so much for that $20 super chat. Jeez. Ooh, 1 second, Robert. Ooh. Robert says, I think you're pretending to like school just to have an excuse for your hair. Just kidding. I love your live streams, but school sucks. Okay. Robert, my hair's amazing, first of all. Second, I'm so glad you love my live streams. Thank you so much. And third, school does not suck. Robert, I don't know where to put you. I don't know whether to put you on the bad student list or the good student list. You gave me 2 compliments and 2 not compliments. Robert, thank you. I'll put you on both. I'm going to put you on both the bad student list and the good student list. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that a lot. Now, I'm only going to be live for another 5 or 10 minutes. I apologize that this is a shorter one. I'm not feeling my best right now. I'm having some stomach issues. That's why I've been a little less animated this live stream. But I will go live tomorrow night. Do not worry, all right? I'm still going to be live for another 5-10 minutes, though, so don't worry. Wyatt, thank you for the super chat. Wyatt says, I wear hats to school, even though we're not allowed to, and when I see my principal, I say, thanks for making the school terrible. Okay. You make the school terrible. How dare you, Wyatt? That's not funny. When your principal says, do not wear a hat to school, that specifically means do not wear a hat to school. Wyatt, you're on the bad student list. How dare you? Leave my life now. You're not funny. Leave my life. Anyone who violates the school rules for fun needs to leave my life. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We hit 550,000 subscribers this live stream. That is absolutely insane. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. SDN, I almost missed that. SDN, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Jeez. SDN says, I love your videos. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you love my videos. I love making my videos. SDN, you are going to go on my good student list. Thank you so much for being nice to me. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. What other comments are there? Shotgun Kid, thank you for the super chat. Kid says, oh my God, look at that forehead. Slow down, Humpty Dumpty. You are Humpty Dumpty. You are going take 2 universe. Okay. That is not funny, okay? I am not Humpty Dumpty. My head is not shaped like an egg, okay? I do not have a big forehead. I am not bald, and if I fall down, I am not going to crack open, okay? That's so rude, honestly. Do you go around calling people Humpty Dumpty? Do you talk to your mother like that? Because that's so rude. That's not funny. Leave my life now. Shame on you. This is a live stream where we talk about how amazing school is. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school in my live stream. Bella, thank you for the super chat. Bella says, I am sorry I don't have much. I love homework. Bella, do not apologize for sending a super chat, okay? Any super chat is amazing in my opinion, whether it's 99 cents or $500, because you do not need to do that for one. Which means you are choosing to do that. You are choosing to show your support for me in that way, which I think is so amazing. Even if it's $2 like you did, Bella. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, Bella. Never say sorry for that, okay? Never do that again. Thank you, Bella. I'm so glad you love homework, Bella. You are going to go on my good student list. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate you so much. Never say sorry for sending a super chat. If another creator on here makes you feel bad for doing that, Don't watch that creator. That's not a good creator. Ryan Gaming, thank you for the super chat. Ryan, I missed it, Ryan. There were so many chats that went by so fast. I apologize, Ryan. I'm going to put your name on the good student list. I hope you said something good, because I do not know what you said. Chan, thank you for the super chat. Chan says, school is dog water, eat dirt. Okay. I am not going to eat dirt, and school is not dog water. School is the best thing to ever exist. And you know what? Actually, dog water is very good. I've had dog water myself, and I think it tastes amazing. So you just burned yourself, because I think dog water is great. Okay? Thank you. Whew. Thank you. Now, this is a pro-school live stream, which means that if you are just joining, you are not allowed to say anything bad about school in my live stream. We do not talk negatively about school here. Thank you. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Michelle says, feel better. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that a lot. I was having stomach issues last night when I was out, so it's followed me into today. So I'll be fine, though. I'll be fine. This happens a lot, but thank you for that. I appreciate that. Jacob Foreman, thank you for the huge super chat. Jeez. Jacob says, people are so rude nowadays. I'm so sorry. Everything about you was great. Thank you, Jacob. You are one of my top students, Jacob. You know what? I'm going to put you on my merit roll, Jacob, okay? In case you don't know, the merit roll is reserved for some of my most consistent viewers, all right? Basically, if you're in my live stream and you're commenting a lot and I notice you a lot, then you're going to go on the merit roll. This is just a way for me to show my appreciation to you for watching my live. So thank you for that, Jacob. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for that $10 super chat. That's crazy. Thank you. SPC, thank you for the super chat. SPC says, what is your opinion on school band? I think band is a massive waste of time. We need to get rid of band and replace it with, mathematics, science, anything. Thank you. I appreciate that. However, I actually did band when I was in school, all right? Back when I was in high school and middle school and elementary school, I played percussion. I played the drums. Bella, thank you for the super chat. I'm so glad I made your day. Thank you. Ryan Gaming, thank you for the super chat again. Ryan says, my spring break is going horribly and I want to go back to school. Yep, I agree, Ryan. I was so miserable during my spring break. I am so glad you are also miserable during your spring break. I'm kidding. I hope you enjoy your spring break, but I hope you are super excited to go back to school, because school is so amazing, and I hope you are so excited and pumped to get back to school. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Robert Lee, jeez. Robert says, Robert, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. I almost forgot to say that. Thank you, Robert. My memory is horrible. Thank you. Robert says, maybe school is making your tummy sick. It's okay. It happens to a lot of people. No, it is not school, okay? It is not school. You know what it is? I had a very large ice cream sandwich last night. When I say large, I mean, imagine 2 chocolate chip cookies, a ton of cookies and cream in the middle, and then M&Ms in it. That is what I had last night, and that is ravaging my stomach right now, even today, even 24 hours later. So make sure you watch what you eat. Do not be like me and eat stupid. Because that hurt. Thank you. Summarie, thank you for the super chat. Summarie says, have you read the Splatoon mangas? No. I do not read anything that is fiction, okay? I read non-fiction only, okay? I read stuff that actually happened. I would never read something that hasn't happened. Thank you. Darkness, thank you for the super chat. Darkness says, hello, I love school. I had so much fun. You're so true. Thank you, Darkness. I'm so glad you love school. I'm so glad you had such an amazing time in school, because honestly, school is so amazing. So I'm so glad you think that. Thank you. I'm so glad people are leaving nice comments about school now, okay? I do not understand why people join my live just to leave rude and disrespectful comments, okay? It is not funny, okay? It is not funny at all. Thank you. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says, astrology is also a fun subject. Leo signs, for example, are known to be geniuses. Hope this makes your day. That does make my day. In case you don't know, I am a Leo. So thank you. I'm so glad you complimented me. I know that I'm a genius. There is no one smarter than me. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you so much. Winter Hayes, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Winter says, what would you have done if school was closed because the town had no gas because Osset was turned off? Okay. If the school was closed down because it had no gas, I would personally go out and get gas for the entire town. And I would make sure that it is there before school starts so we can have school. Trust me, no one can take school away from me, okay? No one. Okay, let me paint you an example here. If there was an alien invasion, I would single-handedly fight off the aliens just so we could have school the very next day, okay? I hope you know that I have a commitment to school. Thank you. Whew. I think with that, I'm gonna. Oh wait, let me read the other super chat. I don't want to miss out on anyone's. Thank you, Jazz, for that. Thank you for that super chat. Jazz says I just returned from a robotics camp from school. Good for you, Jazz. That sounds really amazing. I'm proud of you. That you have to be very smart to be in a robotics camp. So good for you. I am proud of you. Thank you. Now, I'm going to be ending this live stream right now. I will go live tomorrow, though. Don't worry. I'm not feeling 100% right now. That's why I'm ending it about 5-10 minutes earlier than I usually do, because I need to lay down, okay? But I am going to be live tomorrow night, okay? Tomorrow night at the same time, I will be live, and there is a chance that I'll go live Monday, too. So I'm definitely going live tomorrow. So be sure you watch that, and I might go live Monday. I'll let you know. Green, thank you for the super chat. Green says, hey, buddy, I've loved school with all my heart and you. Thank you, Green. You're going to go on my good student list. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for that super chat. Now, Michelle, thank you for that super chat again. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Bye to you, Michelle. Thank you for joining. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says, you might be lactose intolerant because I go through the same thing too. Yeah, see, I think that. But then I drink milk all the time. I drink like 7 glasses of milk every single day. And I'm fine with that, which is very strange. I don't know what sets my stomach off. Like, every time I think it's lactose intolerance, it's not, because I feel better in a week and then I go back to drinking milk and I'm fine. So I don't know what it is. But thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that so much. Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Jeez, thank you for the $10 super chat. Jacob says, what time tomorrow night are you going to go live? 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe. If you know me, though, it'll probably be 8:18. I'm usually 2 or 3 minutes past 8:15. So if you don't want to waste any time, make sure you get there by 8:20. But my start time is at 8:15, all right? So tomorrow at this time, tomorrow at 8:15, I will be live. Make sure you are there. Thank you so much, Jacob. I appreciate that. And one more shout out to Liam. Yeah, Liam Claymations and Michelle Hume. Both of them sent a $200 red super chat, which is insane. That is the largest super chat of my entire live stream, which means that their names are officially going on the official Koi Dog honor roll. You know what else is crazy? Michelle Humes is the most recent name on the honor roll, and she was the second most recent name on the honor roll. This is the 3rd live stream in a row that Michelle has been the #1 super chatter of my live. That is crazy. Michelle is going to be on the honor roll 3 times. That is insane. Kyle, thank you for the super chat. Kyle says, school sucks. You suck. Leave my live. Nelly says, are you leaving? Yes, I am leaving, okay? So be sure to subscribe if you're new here. You can stay tuned for future live streams and future videos. I'm ending the live. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining. I'll be live tomorrow night. Make sure you remember